Yeah, I'm talking about...
Yo, what's going on, guys? Arax here. Welcome back to another video. Bring a blunt style weapon, something that does striking, or just perform a lot of jump attacks. Either way, kill that and you'll get smithing stone minus bell bearing 1. And again, as a reminder, if you guys are new to this, once you get a bell bearing, anytime you get a bell bearing, whether it be the smithing stones or other types, you go back to the Twin Maiden Husks in Round Table Hold, offer that to them, and that will then upgrade their inventory. So this then allows you to buy smithing stones 1 and 2. Moving on from there to the next one, you will then need to have made progress to the next area, to the Atlas Plateau. For this one, you then want to go over to the site of grace you see marked on the map right now, so down near by the sort of river, and what you then want to do is work your way down towards the river, or the sort of little shallow body of water, work your way down and run towards the back of that area, and again there is another cave. Once you get inside this cave, there will be a site of grace. You can interact with this so you have a fast travel point, and then behind that is a secret wall. You need to attack this and then simply run through the wall, and if you then go into this room and you turn left and you basically look at the staircase in front of you, you can hug the wall, work your way around. There is a little chest there. If you go over and interact with the chest, open up, the loot inside is the next bell bearing number 2. This now allows you to buy smithing stones 3 and 4. Now, following on from here, you will again need to have made some more progress in the story. This time you need to be up in the snowy region. For this one, you want to go over to the Zamor ruins, which of course is the site of grace just beyond the lift. And you then need to go and work your way towards the ruins here. As you can see, you can work your way up through them, jump it up, avoiding most of the enemies. And then once you get to the sort of church near the top of it, what you can then do is you can jump inside if you want to. There is an item you can collect, a little spell. But if you take a right, there is then a little torch which will indicate a stairway you can take down. You simply go down, open up the door, and then behind that is a chest, and that will be snowy region. For this one, you want to go over to the Zamor ruins, which of course is the site of grace just beyond the lift. And you then need to go and work your way towards the ruins here. As you can see, you can work your way up through them, jump it up, avoiding most of the enemies. And then once you get to the sort of church near the top of it, what you can then do is you can jump inside if you want to. There is an item you can collect, a little spell. But if you take a right, there is then a little torch which will indicate a stairway you can take down. You simply go down, open up the door, and then behind that is a chest, and that will give you bell bearing number 3. This will then allow you to buy the next 2 tiers of smithing stones 5 and 6. Now, before I go to the next one, I do want to give you guys a spoiler warning. I will not show you the boss, but this final bell bearing is something that you basically can't miss because it does come from defeating a boss. There is another location over on the right-hand side of the map. Once you go over there is a boss you defeat, and once you've defeated them, you'll be given the bell bearing. So if you guys do not want any more details than that, now will be the time to step away. But if you want a tiny bit more clarity, then this is the location that you're looking at on the map, this sort of dragon area over here. And the boss is the Godskin duo. Again, not going to show you the boss, but once you've defeated it, you get the smithing stone minus bell bearing 4, which now means you can purchase all types of smithing stones, apart from, of course, the very last one, which is required to push the weapon up to level 25, but those are things that you simply collect. So, moving on from there now to the somber smithing stones. For the very first one, if you want to get the first bell for this one, you want to turn your attention to the Celia Crystal Tunnel over in Caelid. Simply go through this things that you simply collect. So, moving on from there now to the somber smithing stones. For the very first one, if you want to get the first bell for this one, you want to turn your attention to the Celia Crystal Tunnel over in Caelid. Simply go through this cave, get to the very end of it, and of course defeat the boss. And upon defeating the boss, you will get the bell bearing that will allow you to purchase somber smithing stones 1 and 2. It is, however, worth noting, if you do not want to be bothered with defeating that boss and you still want to buy them, you can instead turn your attention to the northwest of Leonia. You go up to the road to the Manor Site of Grace. This is the one just beyond the invisible wall. And when you cross through here, you will see this blacksmith. If you go to him, he will sell you an infinite number of 1 and 2. He will sell you a select number of 3 and 4. But if for some reason that boss beforehand is giving you some trouble, you don't want to defeat it, you can also go here to purchase somber smithing stones 1 and 2. Then moving on from there, we're then going back to the Atlas Plateau. This time you then want to turn your attention north of the Atlas Highway Junction Site of Grace. We're going to be going over to this cave you see right now. This is the Atlas Tunnel. Same principle, this is just another cave. Work your way through, fight the boss. This is a duo of crystalline bosses, the crystalline spear and the ring blade. Same principle as last time, simply take your time. They do have very telegraphed moves, jump attacks, blunt attacks, all that stuff. When you defeat them, they will give you the somber stone minus bell bearing number 2. Therefore allowing you to purchase somber smithing stones 3 and 4. Following on from this, we are then going further north, this time into the snowy region again. This time what you want to do is turn your attention to the first church of Marika, which is located over here. You basically run across the frozen lake, and once you get outside the church, there is a dead body, and if you interact with the dead body and grab the collectible, it has the somber stone minus bell bearing 3, thus allowing you to purchase the next 2 tiers of somber smithing stones. Following on from there, we're then going back over to the region I mentioned before. Again, the sort of spoilery area, but given that you are at this point in this video, you probably have stuck through this. So we're going over to the dragony sort of region over on the right-hand side. And for this one, you then want to turn your attention to the Site of Grace called Tempest Facing Balcony. This is a Site of Grace you'll encounter organically. And simply outside that Site of Grace, if you go and walk through the sort of broken balcony itself, there is of course a collectible on the ground. And that is the Somber Stone minus bell bearing 4. And then finally, for the very last one, you want to make your way over to this location you see right now on the map. You simply need to do a little bit of parkouring. You can sort of see part of the route over here. You sort of need to jump across this broken down or sort of like fallen down tower structure. You can use that to cross over to the other side. And then when you get to the doorway, in there is an enemy you need to defeat. And behind that is a purple collectible. Once you go and grab that, that is your final Somberstone Bell. Now when you return that to the Twin Maiden Husks, as you can now see, we now have the ability to purchase all of the smithing and the somber smithing stones that we would like. 1 through 9 or 1 through 8, depending on, of course, which stone you're looking at. So we now genuinely have a way to purchase an infinite amount of these, provided we, of course, have runes. And if you need runes, don't forget to turn your attention to this video, which we've done on the best rune farm. That'll get you a ton of runes, 2.4 million runes in an hour. So you can do that to buy as many upgrade stones as you want and upgrade your weapons. Anyway, that's it for the time being. Thanks again for watching. Keep it locked for plenty more Elden Ring, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
took you've no man to lay out your own. Back already, no matter. Back already, no matter.
Boogie again, the internet's favorite clown. Everyone is lining up to throw the baseball at the target to dunk this goober into the water tank, and I can't resist. It's actually unbelievable how he continues to find new, deplorable ways to sink deeper into degeneracy and dig himself even deeper holes. I am blown away by his ability to constantly embarrass himself. I don't know what kind of kink this is, but it goes beyond humiliation at this point. So buckle your seatbelt, I'm gonna deliver a high-speed Boogie breakdown here for what happened last night. So, Boogie has maintained for a while that he has cancer, and a lot of his reasoning behind his most recent cryptocurrency scam was that he needed the money for his medical treatments with his cancer. And last night, that diagnosis was challenged with people directly confronting about the authenticity of his claims because there were some inconsistencies and some shady things with what Boogie was saying about it. I believe the catalyst behind this whole conversation was Destiny, who spearheaded the questions that he had about Boogie's diagnosis, and it led to, like, directly talking with him about it, which then led to more and more people coming in to talk to Boogie about it. And for those that don't know, Boogie2988 is a pathological liar. He cannot help himself. Just like a pile of dog shit can't help but smell like poop, Boogie can't help but lie. Even about the most trivial things ever. He used to tell fibs about games and, like, what games he was playing and finishing and why he needed to buy games to review them only to never review the games. Like, I'm surprised he didn't start weighing in on the Elden Ring DLC being too hard, saying some shit like, oh, well, yes, the Elden Ring DLC was quite simple for me, really. I kind of first tried every single boss. My favorite boss was Rudonius of the Hidden Leaf Village, obviously. Like, he just lies, and he can't help but continue to lie anytime he sees an opportunity for it, especially if it could potentially lead to some level of sympathy. Oh, yes, I've experienced racism. Me, Boogie2988, as you know, I'm a full-blooded Atlantean, and I recall when Plato came to our hidden continent and sunk it himself because he didn't like the color of our skin. Like, he is just a liar, is the point I'm trying to make here. An outrageous one at that. So, with some of the things he was saying, people started to question whether or not he really did have cancer. So, they confronted him directly on a podcast, And throughout the 3 or so hours that he was on the podcast there, he chose the worst possible dialogue options every single time. And it eventually culminated with him getting naked.
So your shred of privacy is this, but not being naked on film, not talking about fucking wars,
Yeah, I'll
not
get
talking
naked
about
right
being
now.
bankrupt.
I'll get naked right
Do
now.
it. Take it
I'll
off.
get naked
Let's
right
go.
now.
Go for it.
Talk about
Let's
that.
do it.
A pretty interesting strategy here to get nude, just strip down to your birthday suit. Boogie's playing chess, the rest of us are playing checkers. Lying about having cancer takes a very special kind of scumbag. It's not unheard of on the internet, there's plenty of famous cases of people doing that, but to come in and question Boogie on it, like, you've got to have your ducks in a row. And Boogie, when defending himself, refused to show even a single shred of evidence to push back against the claims, and the claims had more evidence than Boogie did about his diagnosis. And it eventually reached the point where people were begging him to just show like a fucking single molecule that would somehow lend any credence to Boogie's claims, and he just refused. There was I think it was an $80,000 bounty. Like, multiple YouTubers came in and offered thousands upon thousands of dollars to Boogie, up to $80,000, to just show a piece of his medical record to a trusted third party, so that way they could verify it, that he really does have cancer like he claims he does. And he refused. Which is very weird, considering Boogie just scammed his audience for $10,000 talking about how desperate he was for money because of his medical bills and everything. So he'll scam his audience for $10,000, but he won't just briefly show a little piece of his medical record here for 80 grand, 80,000 clams? That just doesn't add up. Because he's talking about how it's like the last bastion of privacy he has, which doesn't make any sense because Boogie has never given a fuck about privacy. Every single aspect of his life, he has pushed into the public eye that people have to just like have their fucking retinas burned out against their will because Boogie is shoving every aspect of his personal life down their throat. Yet this is the one thing he wants privacy on, even though he himself was the first one to ever talk about it. It just doesn't make sense. So it's definitely not looking good for Boogie after this. He's since deactivated his Twitter account and everything, which probably is only temporary. He's addicted to Twitter. It's like a heroin addict. Like, I imagine he's going to go back to the needle here to Twitter. But for now, it's looking like his ham got steamed on this podcast. It doesn't look good here. Of course, it hasn't been 100% definitively proven that he's lying about his diagnosis or anything like that, but the whole situation around it is very weird for sure. And I just want to show you a little bit from it. Now, a buddy of mine, whom I'm sure all of you have heard me talk about in the past, Jackson Clark, that's a name that lives in infamy in the mind of Boogie. Jackson Clark is Boogie's boogeyman. He mentioned Jackson so many times unprompted in this podcast that the other hosts were left stunned, wondering who the fuck is Jackson? Because Jackson has, for a long time now, been pushing back against a lot of what Boogie has said and done to his audience. And Jackson, a while back, did talk about the diagnosis on Twitter, and it has, I guess, weighed heavy on the psyche of Boogie.
Yeah, I'm never showing any of these motherfuckers my medical paper. Go fuck yourself. I said that 2 years ago, and I'm staying by it now. Destiny, Jackson Clark, Keemstar, you can see it when I fucking die. It's my fucking goddamn medical record.
I don't know why Jackson Clark was on the tip of his tongue there in the middle of this panel, but wow, that's so big. Hold on, I gotta send that to Jackson. Jackson's gonna have a big old smile and a big old wet spot in his trousers for it. That's big. It was Destiny who put up 5K and Muda put up 50K. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's not like Boogie to turn down free money like that. He just scammed his audience for $10,000, which in this podcast he openly admits to. I think it was who was it? Like, I think it was Nicholas Diorio. Nicholas Diorio at the very end came in and he's like, "What do you mean morals? You scammed your audience for 10K." And Boogie goes, "Yeah, but this is different." He's like, "These are two separate things."
Because I'm insisting on it. Because
Drop
I'm
the
hoping
microphone.
they're
No,
wrong.
no, wait. Why would you have to insist on a biopsy if you can confirm?
But this is basically the whole podcast where they are picking apart Boogie's story and just begging and even trying to offer him tons of money to prove that he actually has what he says he has. Where does he mention more Jackson, though?
goddamn medical records. And I don't want one of you motherfuckers feeling sorry for me. I don't give a fuck. Okay?
His
You
mic
hate
just
me
got
as much
quiet.
as you fucking want. But I'm taking one goddamn thing with me. And this is a decision I made when Jackson Clark demanded this shit 2 fucking years ago. And it's
Turn
a
your mic
decision
up.
I'm fucking sticking to here.
I don't know who Jackson Clark is.
I don't even know if I'm getting...
That's incredible! Jackson Clark, he did it again! First and last name! He's doing it! He's doing it! That's so huge. And now he looks like a pioneer for being the first to request the Panama Papers on Boogie here. And then 2:43 on the dot. Jackson mentioned again. This is like a Where's Waldo game, right? So 2:43 mentioned again.
His name right. It's fucking Moist Critical's butt buddy. I don't fucking know.
Why do you
They
keep
do a
calling him
podcast
Jackson
game.
Clark?
I don't
Oh, wait, he's getting name dropped again!
know his real name. What is it?
What do you mean you don't know his real name? You've said it 4 times. Jackson Clark. You think that's an alias? A first and last name alias? His real name's fucking Steve Cheeseburger? And why you pretend you don't know his real name? You tweet about him every now and then after blocking him so he can't fight back. That's his pseudonym. He's using it like J.K. Rowling.
I'm gonna let him have
too,
the win.
right?
I'm gonna
I'd
let him
break
have the
some
win.
type of law.
I'm gonna let him
HIPAA
have
laws,
the win.
yeah.
I'm gonna let him have the win.
What's the reasoning behind that? Why are you letting him have the win?
Because as I said to Jackson Clark 2 years ago, or at least said about it,
Clark.
yeah, I am not sharing my medical records. I'm not sharing this with the internet. For me, I'm good.
How much money did Jackson Clark get you to fucking say his name?
Yeah, I know, right?
On the stream?
I don't know.
Great advertising, yeah.
I mean, it's good. It's good for Penguin Zero, Penguin Zero, Jackson Clark, Penguin Zero, Jackson Clark. Check it out. Buy Fatty Coin there.
That's honestly, put that on the back of the DVD box. That is so fucking flames. Hold on, I'm telling Jackson timestamps. Get Jackson on stream. He's sleeping right now. It's Australia. He's not up yet. He actually hates you too. He does. He absolutely does. 100%. But he hates everyone that doesn't immediately fall in line and agree with him. What's crazy is he doesn't hate Keemstar, who literally invited him over to his house on the 4th of July just to throw ice cubes at him and bully him. But he hates everybody else. Literally everybody else. It's so odd. It's super weird. I don't know why he hates me and Jackson so much more than everyone else. I genuinely do not. I have talked about Boogie twice. Once with his crypto scam and once with the documentary that dropped where he talked about how his life fell apart from buying hookers and everything and still had a crazy ego about how he deserves to fuck tens and all kinds of heinous shit. Those are the only 2 times I talked about him. And comparatively to everyone else, I don't even think I was that mean. I gave him legitimate advice about maybe instead of scamming your audience, you should just keep making YouTube videos. He averages 20K views per video. If you just make a video a day at that average, he would be able to support himself with at least $10,000 a month. Easy, bare minimum. Like, I feel like, honestly, it was pretty reasonable. But maybe he doesn't like to hear that. He'd rather people throw ice cubes at him in person. I don't know. I really don't know. You guys did make fun of him in the documentary for like an entire podcast episode. Yeah, constructively. Like, if you're going through all these health problems, maybe don't start every day with a Mountain Dew after you take off your fucking CPAP machine. Like, that's constructive. I think. Like, instead of a Mountain Dew, anything else. And maybe just doing fucking acid in the middle of the forest with a fucking shaman is not going to be the therapist you need. I know, yeah, I know. They brought in everyone for this one. It's certainly not looking like Boogie was telling the truth, shockingly. But who knows? Maybe for some reason he really is refusing like $80,000 in order to keep this last bastion of privacy, which isn't really private considering he was the one that talked about it first. Watched all 4 hours. He doesn't hate you and Jackson. He thinks Jackson Clark is your real name and Charles White is one of your internet aliases. No, that's not true. He knows we're separate people. Now you're just making shit up, but I love that. I love that idea. Jackson Clark is my Australian alter. So a couple of quick things. I have made 2 videos on Boogie ever, but he has become a pretty common topic on the podcast where we talk about some of his more recent shenanigans. So maybe that's where he's hearing a lot of it from, because in videos it's only been 2 for me, and on the podcast it's not just me, it's everyone kind of just going over like the Boogie recap on what he's doing right now and why he probably shouldn't be doing what he's doing right now and how he can do things that are better than that. Like, maybe that's where he's seeing a lot of it from, where he gets this idea that I'm always, you know, shitting on him or whatever. And the other thing I actually want to dive into a little bit is where I briefly mentioned that if Boogie would just make a video a day, or at least increase the frequency in which he creates content, he would be able to support himself. And he wouldn't need to resort to scams or lies or these elaborate ruses to try and squeeze milk from a stone here and shake down the last remaining audience he has for their lunch money. He could just support himself through what he used to do, which was make content. Yes, he lost most of his audience once they started to take a peek behind the mask, the facade that he put up, then they noticed that he's like the goddamn Babadook, right? He's a monster. But his channel was so big that even losing the majority of his audience still leaves him with a very sizable audience left. That's bigger than like 99% of other channels on the platform already. And averaging between 20 to 30,000 views per video is sustainable. I have another channel, and I've talked about it a couple of times, called Skill Check. And this is for all of the nerdy shit that I love to do. It's pretty niche. So Dungeons and Dragons and trading card games. Right now, mainly Magic the Gathering Commander, but we're branching into more Yu-Gi-Oh! And One Piece TCG content. I have a huge passion for this shit, and the average views on the videos for that channel is right around 30 to 40,000-ish. Sometimes they pop off like the Commander game with Wubby or the Shot Caller Commander game, but the average is between like 30 to 40,000 across the whole channel. And I'm gonna just give you a peek behind the old analytics here. This is what the channel generates. Of 2.1 million views per month, it makes over $7,000 per month. Now let's compare that to Boogie's channel. Boogie, even when not creating content, his channel basically just gathers fucking cobwebs because he doesn't want to put any work in and make stuff. Even with that in mind, his channel still makes almost 1 million views per month. Now imagine if he would just post more frequently. He could easily fucking support himself through AdSense. He could. No matter what lie he tries to feed you about how that's not possible, no one wants to watch him, his average says otherwise. He just doesn't want to do it. He's looking for the easier paydays, like taking $10,000 up front to pump a fucking crypto scam. If it is true that Boogie is lying about all of this, that'll just be yet another unbelievably low thing that Boogie has done throughout his career. And he has made a career out of doing some of the lowest shit the platform's ever seen. So again, it hasn't been 100% confirmed that he's lied about this. So maybe he is telling the truth. Maybe he's got stick it to the man neosis. Like, it's just all a very odd set of circumstances with the way all of this is unfolding here. And I just had to talk about it a little bit because, man, I mean, Jackson Clark, he got mentioned so many times here, and this is just such a fucking weird story. That's really about it. See ya. As I was rendering the video here, some new lore just dropped, a little update to this case. Keemstar made a tweet kind of talking about some things behind the scenes. Now, he's like the Boogie whisperer. Boogie tells him everything, I guess. So, I think probably best to wait for Boogie to confirm all of this, but I'll at least put this here for the sake of covering everything that's come out here. According to Keem's tweet, Boogie went on steroids that could cause cancer in the blood, and then 2 years ago, after he lost his money in crypto, went to the doctor and said he had high red blood cells, indicating he may have it. Before he got any confirmation, he made a YouTube video announcing it, and then for 2 years has been telling people he has it to use it for sympathy, and he never actually got confirmation, but now apparently he's scheduled to go see whether or not he has it. So that's the most recent update there, and it doesn't come directly from Boogie, so I guess we might have to wait to see what he says about it, even though Boogie himself isn't really a reliable narrator since he lies about everything ever. But again, there is no 100% confirmation on whether or not he's lying about this or anything, but it is certainly very peculiar. Very, very weird. That's about it. See ya. Today's video is brought to you by our friends over at Brilliant. Ladies and gentlemen, if you ever wanted to just learn something in a fun, effective way without watching just a boring lecture video on the internet that probably puts you to sleep faster than anything else, well, that's where our friends over at Brilliant are here, with actual content that is crafted by an award-winning team of teachers, researchers, professionals from MIT to Caltech to Duke to Microsoft, all the way to Google. Critical thinking is an incredibly important part about learning, and not only just problem solving as well. These are very important pillars. Some people think memorizing is the only thing you have, but the reality of it is Brilliant provides you tons of options at your own pace, really. So whether you're a beginner to a topic or an absolute advanced expert, then you will have an entire course and challenge tailored to you. Developing a powerful learning habit is an absolutely important part. It's like working out. You gotta learn a little bit every day and you gotta build yourself up. And there's a bunch of lessons available. You can look at things like, hello guys and gals, me Mutahar, and 11 days ago I made a video talking about Boogie and his crypto shenanigans. You know, when he was running with that fatty token? Now, I normally don't really care too much about the Boogie videos unless something egregious happens. And if you're reading the title to this, Boogie has basically been caught lying about having cancer, okay? Now, I want to preface this video by saying, like, disinfection, like Lysol, there is a 0.00001% chance that the cancer may be there. But last night, a stream happened on Boogie's podcast, LolCal Live, that might go down in internet history as the most insane immolation that a creator could have done to themselves, where Boogie was pressed to basically prove that he had this cancer that he was guilt-tripping the entire internet with, and proceeded not to. So in order to understand what's going on here, I'm going to take you back to the fatty token scam first, okay? Now, CoffeeZilla, good friend, me and the channel, uploaded a video on his second channel called Confronting Boogie 2988 on Crypto Scam. Now, Boogie ran a crypto scam. He pushed a crypto scam on his audience known as Fatty Token. Basically a meme token, as he calls it, where basically he pretended to be Andrew Tate, exposed his audience to the Solana meme coin on this website called Pump.Fun, where again his fans get exposed, like, to a shark of crypto investors and scammers, and basically people end up losing money. Okay, that's unfortunately the reality of the situation. Now, it's because of this stuff that Boogie had started to actually melt down afterwards because of it. Now, some of the things that he posted in the Telegram chat after he ended up having a video from me come out about this situation, he was like, I didn't watch Mutahar's video. How bad was it? I would recommend that you watch it. Can't be worse than the other 12 he's made on me at this point. Dude has such a weird hate boner for me. Maybe if his wife would put out, he wouldn't be this way. Now, I find it weird when a 50-year-old talks about another man's relationship sexually like that. I mean, dog, at least my wife, is around my age. You still have to go to the daycare for crying out loud. Get out of here, pal. So, of course, are you planning on doing any response to both Coffee and Muta? I wouldn't even know where to begin, and I have to travel tomorrow for 2 weeks, so I don't know that I'll be able to. I'm not enough of an expert to be able to poke holes in what they said, even though I know it's clearly false in most regards. If it's clearly false, poking holes should be easy, all right? The Swiss cheese is there, dog. Stick your fingers through. I'm just gonna do what I always do, which is let the internet think what it wants about me and keep doing what I do. So again, ladies and gentlemen, it gets even wilder. Older posts from Boogie start arising, where he himself says back in 2021, do not invest in crypto, a YouTuber promotes. Well, thank you, Yoda. When asked even further about this, ladies and gentlemen, in 2021, he even said, altruistically, I've been emailed by 2 cryptocurrency companies who want me to promote their shitcoin. As much as I like money, I refuse. If you're gonna invest, find a long-term safe coin and don't invest more than you can afford to lose. Shitcoins are worse than gambling. Also, my heart goes out to the people who lost their egg on that shitcoin nonsense. Good God. So yeah, it's clearly enough that the man knows what is a bad coin, but it is what it is, right? Now, after all of this, ladies and gentlemen, Boogie basically keeps coping, and he even puts out like this half-hearted apology where he said, if any fan comes forward, let us know you lost money on the coin. I had every coin I owned deleted from the internet and burned.
I proved this to Muda and Coffee, and you can see that publicly. I did not wish to profit from selling this coin, and I never did. You lying sack of shit, you made at least $5,000 on the back of your fans, okay? Why does this man just not admit to basic facts that are already out there on the internet? So again, basically he says, if anyone actually lost money on this, I'm genuinely sorry. Come forward, show the devs the wallet and transactions, and we'll do what we can to make you whole. As for launching a meme coin, it's complicated. So again, Boogie has no real remorse. He basically started throwing Coffee, me, Charlie, anybody who talked about him under the bus because we don't get manipulated by his bullshit cancer stories. Listen to this.
I mean, if I want to say this in the most manipulative way I can, but I can't help it because it's also true. I was hoping you can help me fucking find a way out of this somehow. I thought if you fucking exposed them, then maybe, I don't know. And yeah, obviously it would take some of the heat off of me. Obviously, but I was thinking, like, fuck, they'll leave me alone.
I love how, like, you might not notice that this clip actually existed. It was out there. Coffee had to actually release this to show people that this man has no real allegiances. He was basically playing both fucking sides. He was basically like, hey, could you go after the actual, like, criminals so that I can get some of the heat off of me? And of course, obviously, nobody was willing to entertain this guy. He had no real remorse, no nothing, and that was pretty much what it came down to. So obviously, the more and more you go into it, we had to really go back and see why would somebody like Boogie take this scam. Maybe he was desperate for something, and he was. That was paying his medical bills. So listen back to this.
If I'm being genuine with you, and I do want to be genuine with you and the rest of the internet, I'm in pretty dire need of money. I have a lot of medical bills, and I'm fighting cancer, and I very much like not to, you know.
Oh, he's fighting cancer! Whoa! What the fuck? Now that's pretty serious, and obviously I'm going to start off by saying one of the reasons for me making this video is this is where I get really angry, okay? I'm usually great at putting a face on the internet, but this actually really pisses me off. To give you an idea, during COVID, I actually did lose family members. One, very much close to me, my dad's brother, okay? I actually ended up dying because of cancer. It ended up being detected way late in the game, and at that point it was at such a high stage that basically end of life, it's, you know, all you can really do at that point is ease your suffering the best you can. There was one other scare, and that was close to my mom, and I actually believe I talked about this in like videos as well too, where I was like really happy. I even started the video off by saying, you know, Mama Ordinary Gamers is, you know, safe. Mom felt a lump in her breast, and obviously she was scared. You know, she went, got it checked, everything came back, you know, goody two-shoes, everything came back clean. So, you know, you have a scare, you see people die, you realize that cancer is not something to really lie about. You know, it's a really scary fucking illness. People wake up every day wishing they don't have cancer. Boogie wakes up every day wishing he has it so he can get that 1 out of 10 video on the algorithm. So, you know, people started digging into his Twitter account, which is basically disabled right now, okay, because Boogie has basically been caught in every lie imaginable. He says, hey, so I debated not sharing this. Oh, really? But I got my official diagnosis today. So he says he got his official diagnosis, meaning he's got the paperwork to prove it. I do, in fact, have a type of blood cancer called polycythemia vera. It's extremely slow-moving, and many people live with it for decades. No big deal. Now, that was posted November 5th, 2022. Now, what does Boogie do when he gets told by the fucking doctor, yeah, you got this official diagnosis for your super easy mode blood cancer? Motherfucker comes home to YouTube, gets the camera ready, and films the fucking video, okay? Now, mind you, this video is a 1 out of 10 on the algorithm because everything beforehand couldn't even crack 100,000 fucking views until he decided to say, yeah, I got this rare form of cancer, guys. Oh, shit. Listen to this.
3 weeks back, I said that I likely could potentially have a form of cancer. Turns out I got a rare blood cancer called polycythemia vera, which basically makes your body produce too many red blood cells.
All right, so he's the one that ended up getting this rare cancer, which according to his video, the average life expectancy after diagnosis is about 20 years, okay? So, you know, Boogie having a whole bunch of other health problems, clearly, you know, the cancer isn't going to be the thing that does him in. So when he's crypto scamming the audience and saying, I gotta be fighting this cancer, this easy mode Animal Crossing, by the way, his words, not mine, cancer, tends to have less weight on anybody's mind. But, you know, what kind of a sick fuck would ever question this man's cancer, okay? I mean, clearly, why would somebody lie about that? Well, it would be these guys. Destiny, XQC by extension, and of course, yours truly, were the people that basically questioned if his cancer was even real. But not just us three, Jackson Clark of the official podcast was pretty much the canary in the coal mine when it came to questioning the inconsistencies regarding this cancer. Here's a clip from me, July the 2nd, basically losing my mind here playing MGS4. Actually has, like, serious blood cancer. And I say actually because Boogie's such a liar that I genuinely don't even believe that he has whatever cancer that he says. I genuinely don't believe half of the shit that comes out of his mouth, nor do I care to even bother. When you lie that much, I genuinely cannot have any trust. So obviously, you know, I'm a little heated over there, clearly. Now, at this moment in time, Destiny, all right, who's been on our podcast, friend of the channel, friend of the show, he is an individual that started to look into this, you know, and started to basically, you know, get the Carfax, understand polycythemia vera, and really research into it. And then he decided to confront Boogie on that lolcow live stream. So let's actually listen to exactly how that actually went.
Boogie, 2488, you are being confronted tonight.
Go ahead.
I am 99% sure that you are faking. No, don't move on. You are faking your cancer diagnosis, Boogie. Did the doctor ever tell you, or did he ever say the word cancer?
He said polycythemia vera, which is a form of cancer, as he explained it to me.
So I think it is secondary polycythemia.
Well, then
can you
why would
explain?
why would he call it polycythemia vera? Why would he tell me that I have hormone markers in my blood that tells me I have polycythemia vera? Why does he order a bone marrow biopsy to confirm it?
Well, if he ordered a bone marrow biopsy to confirm it, it would be weird that you told us that you already had a diagnosis and a confirmation.
Because the markers are in my blood. The hormone markers are in my blood, Destiny.
Correct. But you said that you had received the diagnosis, but now you just told me you got a bone marrow biopsy.
It's a diagnosis, and now we're confirming. It's called a confirmation. The hormone markers are already in my blood.
Yep.
So I think we are confirming it with the biopsy because I'm wanting to do that because I'm praying to God I don't cancer.
I just don't understand why you won't just go grab a piece of paper and just disprove them. Like you
I don't have
all these feelings.
So yeah, Destiny goes in like a shark who just detected a little bit of blood in the water. And obviously, these are questions to be asking. How is this guy going to basically come a year and a half ago and talk about getting this official diagnosis and then still needing to get biopsies done as well to prove it? Wasn't your diagnosis effectively proving that you had this cancer to begin with? These are questions that obviously, you know, if you look at this whole situation for more than 5 minutes and you start to really connect the dots, it is going to be something that starts getting you in your head. So obviously Boogie had this polycythemia vera, which he claimed. Destiny started mentioning the secondary polycythemia, which is also known as secondary erythrocytosis, or secondary erythrocythemia, is a rare condition in which your body produces an excess amount of red blood cells. The overproduction thickens your blood. This thickened blood can't pass through your small blood vessel like capillaries easily. This increases your risk of having a stroke. So since primary polycythemia is genetic, your doctor can use a genetic test that looks like the mutation in a gene that affects the marrow called JAK2. The test distinguishes primary and secondary polycythemia because in most primary cases, the test will come back positive for this gene. So I'm not going to pretend to be a doctor in this situation, but there are clearly two different versions of polycythemia that can actually be referenced. So this moment in time, the House of Cards, as it was crumbling, people had started to ask the serious questions. What if Boogie really didn't understand the diagnosis and he just maybe heard the term polycythemia vera and decided, oh shit, I've got a cancer, time to make a video and capitalize on it. This was brought up, listen to this.
Is it possible that next time you see your doctor, you just come out and say, do I have cancer? And he says, well, no, it could turn into cancer. Is that possible?
I guess that's possible.
So
I would have a really strong case for malpractice, but I guess that's possible.
You're saying
Well, I could have a serious case of malpractice. I think my doctor might be getting things wrong. And this is gonna blow your mind, okay? When you ask why the doctor might have gotten it wrong, you can't make what you're about to hear up. Listen to this.
And that's possible. A person that knows they have cancer would be like, no, that is not possible. I have cancer.
Well, I'm saying I do have cancer and know it is very unlikely, but I guess it's possible my doctor could be a quack. I guess it's possible he's been lying to me for clout. I guess it's
Yeah, your doctor is willing to risk their medical license and their entire career just to troll you, right? For what clout do you gain out of it? And I'm glad his co-host here, Wings of Redemption, jumps in and says, yeah, I don't think your doctor's gonna do that one, Chief. That may...
Well, looks like I have to stream with my headphones on. I did not realize it was put in YouTube as well. Watching the stuff about Boogie is crazy. Does he have a fucking nose on his chest? What is bro smelling? face on his chest. What the fuck? Oh shit. I'm crying like you lost a leg or something. Damn, this game is disgusting. What the fuck? Oh shit. This is a fire giant. Oh shit. Oh, what the hell?
Give me that, yeah, give me that, yeah.
Golden Vow! Blood Flame Blade! Freaky giant. Maybe we should use that one. Golden Vow, the Blood Flame Blade. This one, the last one. Head to the chamber. Alright, this one's my last one.
We're almost there. The flame of ruin lies just ahead. I'm glad it was you I traveled with. I must tender my thanks to Torrent, too. Thank you, Torrent. Please continue to lend your aid. until the end.
Give me that shit, the fuck? Fuck it. Let's go. Yeah, I'm sick of your shit, buddy. Fuck. Fuck. Oh! Ah! Yeah, buddy. There you go. Hit that boy. All right, buddy. Get the hell out of here. Anakin. Golden vow. I promise to defeat the fire giant. Blood flame blade. Let's get the shit. You're the king? Oh. No heal! Oh, hell no! Can't even pull it out. Oh yeah, buddy. Hell yeah, brother. Now that's the shit about gambling. You don't know when the last one's gonna be the one you get that shit, bruh. Hell yeah. That other one's about to be my last one. Fuck yeah, brother. Holy shit. I just had a clip! Oh, fuck. That was annoying as hell. There's gotta be some ways. I'll go back to the other one. Foot of the Forge. Fucking bleed effect was not there. Shit took a vacay. $1,000,000. Fucking stupid calculator. How fast I gotta walk? I knew it, bruv. I knew it, bruv. I knew it, bruv. I saw a TikTok video of a guy falling off this thing. How do you fall off this shit, bro? The Giants. Oh shit! Oh shit! I didn't think I was gonna insta-kill me. Insta-kill. chain with the V cut. Yeah. I go where I want. Good. Forge of the Giants. Grease. Do I get to talk to Melina? Yes. What the fuck do I do, bitch?
I have long observed the lands between. This world is in dire need of repair and death. Indiscriminate. Are you prepared to commit a cardinal sin? Very well. Let my hand rest upon you. For but a moment. O Erd Tree, you shall burn.
It's about to burn the whole place down.
Burn for the sake of the new Lord. Thank you for guiding me here. The one who walks alongside flame shall one day meet the road of destined death. Goodbye.
What the fuck? But I'm never going to sleep in the lands between again. So I'll fucking boom you. I'll boom you, motherfucker. What the fuck? I'm out of here. There's a lot of shit. Ancient Dragon, where, bro? Naive. Naive. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. That shit hurt. So many things now. That shit. Mage jump. Oh my god, there's so much stuff here. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. is he rizzing me up like that, for real? That divided. Just passing through, we're just passing through. Fucked. Can't leave this place. Can't level up nothing. Oh, I'm cooked. I did not. I should have read. I should have looked it up. I am cooked. Ah. Shiny trinket. Oh my god! shit. Netflix presents to you the downfall of Diddy. $140K rooms is insane to pull up to this place. That boy. That boy. chiseled ass face, bro. What the fuck? Your bitch ass brother coming out. Last attempt in and I'm out. Like, holy fuck. Thank God they don't have fucking range attacks, bro. That's ginormous. me strength. Golden vow. I promise. Just faces through his brother, like what the fuck? Fucking god. What the fuck? Fucking roll. Didn't want to fucking roll. What the fuck? Holy shit. Gonna need a boss up before I fight them. boss up. You feel me? What's the fucking talismans I have to get? What the fuck? shit.
I'd hoped to strapping. Don't fret. Should you I will teach you then you are willing to. I need your her name resting at the church.
Fuck. Guess you can say I rolled right into that. He has such a chiseled face. Bro, can you get the fuck up? Holy shit. Oh my fucking god. Dude, I fucking dodged that. Dude! What am I supposed to do? Dodge that 3 fucking times. shit. What the fuck? Get up. Holy shit. fucking do anything. Just he's fucking freaky. What the fuck? The fuck out of there, bro! I literally fucking... I literally put back. Back roll. And you're going forward. Oh my fucking god. Piece of shit, bro. not dead, bro? Can I fucking get a hit in? Fucking god. Stupid fucking game. What the fuck? Stupid fucking shit, dude. Holy fuck! Holy shit! Okay, don't dodge. Don't dodge. Don't do anything. Come on, finish it! Just fucking do something!